Hello friends, it's time for something different today.
Something good?
I am going to look back at my very first video and remake it a little bit.
Seriously? Why?
And reflect on it. Reflect on what my goals were at the time and how things have turned out. As well as I feel like as I'm approaching my second anniversary here on YouTube, it is time for a contest.
Maybe there's prizes.
So I'm going to have multifaceted contest with details to be shared. So stick around and check it out.
I know I'm not going anywhere.
Hello friends, I am John and I am the 3D 80s kid. I think today is a great day to talk about baseball cards. And with that being said, I decided to take a look back at my first ever video. It's something we actually did as an activity in the frat house at the National. Was look at the members of the house, our first ever video on YouTube. And honestly, mine was the most slow-paced, boring, incredible horribleness that you could watch it. It would definitely be a sleep aid.
Wow, you're really selling me.
And so, looking back at it, I'm going to do something that I don't know that anybody's ever done.
Is that really what you think you should do?
As in, I am going to remix it for you here and present it to you in my new style of producing videos. So, take a look. Here is my first ever video, the remix version. So, you ask, where'd you get the name 3D 80s Kid?
No one asked! Ah!
Well, second part seems pretty obvious. I was born in 1974, so I was ages 5 through 15 during that decade of the 80s. First half of the name, I am the proud father of 3 boys, ages 16, 14, and 12. And looking for some kind of name related to that, I stumbled upon Triple Dad, and that got shortened to 3D, so there you have it.
I guess that makes sense.
I am the 3D 80s Kid.
We already know that.
I would like to show one of what I would call my favorite cards. It's not of any significant value, but I smile when I see it. It just makes me happy to look at it because it's kind of silly, honestly. And the thing is, I did not know this card even existed until I rejoined the hobby now.
Well, you're an expert now?
No.
It's back from, I think, 1991. And how I acquired it is that about a month into me restarting with this hobby, my wife found a posting on the Nextdoor app with someone in our neighborhood that was just going to give away a box of cards. And so she went and picked it up for me.
This one, she's a keeper.
You know, it was pretty clean of anything of value, but I did find a couple interesting tidbits besides this card. In 1992, Impel made a set of U.S. Olympic cards. Turns out it is the rookie card for Lance Armstrong and Oscar De La Hoya. So was able to get a couple of those out of this box for free. But the big prize for me is this card here that I am about to show you. So without further ado, I will show you one card I think is truly one of the GOATs. So here we go. Here he is. It's Mr. Rogers, looking awesome as ever with his classic sweater and tennis shoes. He is awesome. And if you have not seen the documentary, Won't You Be My Neighbor? I think it's on Netflix right now. It is worth a watch. I mean, honestly, if you can get that through that thing without ever a tear coming to your eye, then I am pretty certain you are data before he got his emotion chip.
That understanding is beyond data.
Because that thing is, it's just inspiring. The things he did, his purpose and mission to just help children and be a good person. It's inspiring. It makes me want to be a better person myself. It makes me want to reach out, be a friend, be a neighbor, and just spread love in the world.
It's about love. It's about people.
It's such a good feeling to know you're alive. It's such a happy feeling. You're growing inside, and when you wake up, ready to say, I think I'll make a snappy new day.
So there you go, a much more tolerable version, much more concise, and honestly, even the speaking parts, I have to tell you that I had to increase the speed of those by about 50% in order to have an actual faster paced flow. So
maybe we can speed this whole thing up.
That was not the natural state of those portions either. Not to completely separate of the rapid fast forwarder sections I did, but ultimately the message of the video of me wanting to get into this space because I wanted to make friends and make connections, and now 2 years into this, I feel so blessed.
God, you're savvy.
I have achieved my ultimate mission. I have so many friends. I am just ecstatic about the possibility of future going to nationals, Strongsville, whatever it may be, and interacting with all of these people for years to come. Although the live streams, the interviews we do with people on For Collectors, I am just loving this whole space, and everything from this point forward is just more gravy because I have already succeeded in my ultimate mission.
Enough already. We get it.
Subscribers, whatever, it doesn't matter, because what matters with this is those connections with people, and I am just enjoying the heck out of it. But as part of that, I feel overly blessed, even with generosity that's been occurring in this community, to the point, let's hold that thought. I need to show you, I recently received a package out of the blue from Andy at, the channel is Dog Ate My Card on YouTube. I had trouble reading the note because there's a little overlap in lines of some of the characters, so that's why it's a little awkward, you'll see. But I will include his link down below for you to check him out. At this point, he has only produced one brilliant video that was mocking the whole situation with Theo and I doing the back and forth with that 71 Topps Clemente cards.
You deserved it.
So you need to go check him out. He says he's going to make some more videos. I certainly hope so. But it's very generous. So check out me opening that gift from Andy here. So it came as a complete surprise out of the blue for me to receive this package, courtesy of New Jersey. So let's see what is inside here. Maybe we got a note.
Brilliant deduction, Sherlock.
Hi, John. I hope you are doing well. This enclosed 78 Simmons in an SGC6 is my gift for you as an offer of friendship and to help you with your latest collection/goals. I pulled this out of a pack in 1978 as a youngin'. It's probably the best one I have. I set 2 in, and the other one is an SGC5. I promised this to you in my one and only so far YouTube video when I did a VR for Theo a few months ago. Anyways, cheers and happy collecting. Andy.
You can read.
Dog a Timmy card. What does that say? Dog a Timmy card. I need to look up this channel. I'm sorry, I'm blanking on seeing this. So let's take a look. Wow. That is so nice. Thank you so much. What a great gift out of the blue. So, really appreciated. Completely unexpected. Completely unnecessary. Thank you so much for sending this my way.
Thank you, Andy.
So between that, and other people that I've received gifts from in the past, and VR prize wins, I just feel like the ledger is not equal at this point, and
The proverbial scales must balance.
I want to give folks things in this space, and I'm giving you the opportunity to do it via a prize now. So I'm going to have 3 facets to my prizes with 3 separate prizes. First of which is going to be for YouTube content creators to make a video. And in that, I'm going to want you to watch your own first video. You don't have to go to the extent that I did. I do not expect anybody to go to the insanity that I did with remixing my first video.
That's a relief.
But at least talk about, when you started in YouTube, what your goals were, what you were looking to get out of it, and, just talk a little bit about what you've actually gotten out of the YouTube experience and, how things have changed between that first video for you and now. So that is the first way to do that. And, as far as the tagging me, just tag me either in the title or the description, and I will find it. I don't need any of the special hashtag things like some people do. And when you do that, I will put a comment on your video that I have watched it. If I have not done that, please send a comment on this video to say that I have missed it and let me know, and I will definitely seek that out. So that is one way to win. And we'll save the prizes for the end. I was going to start showing prizes, but we'll save that.
We'll obviously have to watch the whole thing.
Method number 2, if you are not a video creator for whatever reason, you're, video hiatus, you've got something medical going on and can't make a video, whatever it is, put a comment down below in this video talking about, what kind of, change to anything you do that YouTube has created, any kind of enrichment YouTube has brought to your hobby experience. I'd love to hear in the comments what, this community, how that has enhanced your experience. So please share below, and I'd love to interact with you there. So
No, it forces people to interact more.
Good thinking.
that is number 2 option for prize. And the last one is, I know we just did some shout outs for Darren at Return to Collecting with his 1,000 subscriber giveaway. Congrats again, Darren. But I want to also inject a third possibility for you to win a prize via shout outs. And I'm going to do something different. As you know, I watch a mountain of channels. It's well over 500 different card collecting channels that I am subscribed to.
Come on, we all know he's crazy.
So my challenge to you for this last prize is to give a shout out to a channel that I am not subscribed to.
Inconceivable.
The stipulation here, it's not just somebody that rips packs or breaks or whatever. It's got to be the focus of the channel is actually card collecting and sports cards, because, you could probably throw any Pokemon collector or whatever out there, and I'm not going to be watching that channel. So a sports card collector, collecting focused channel. You stump me with somebody I'm not subscribed to. I won't subscribe to any more channels during the duration of this contest from this point forward. And you will get an entry in the prize wheel. And that will be prize number 3. So let's see our prizes. Prize number 1 for the content creators talking about their first video. You might be shocked that I will throw this one out there, but
At this point, I doubt anything would surprise me.
I have been thinking for a long time that this is not ultimately the final card I want for this player in my collection. I have eyed a different shot of him for a while now, and by giving this away, it's going to force me to eventually get the card that I will be more happy with. And so let's just go for it. I am going to offer up my Napoleon Lajoie game card.
Are you serious?
Yes, that is graded an 8. It's not super outrageously expensive with an 8, despite what you think it might be if you haven't looked into this card. But yeah, I want to force myself to replace it at some point with the card I really want. And if I give this one away, I have to replace it.
I suppose.
Right? So that is prize number 1 associated with the contest there. For prize number 2, I am going to go for the viewers with this other card that was intended to be for my Hall of Fame run, but I am wishy-washy and changed my mind again.
Why do you keep flip-flopping?
And am deciding to give away this 1954 Topps Monty Irvin card that is not, I didn't send it in my recent order that is currently out with SGC, since I did change my mind. So Monty Irvin in a CSG4 is up for grabs for folks who provide a comment. And as prize number 3, if you stump me by getting a channel shout out that this one needs to be by video, I'm sorry. A channel shout out, a channel that I do not currently subscribe to, I will issue you a $50 eBay gift card electronically. So there you go, prize number 3. We have until, let's go with the week of September as far as our prize. This was well thought out. Let's go with September 6th as our deadline on Friday at, midnight Eastern, 9 p.m. Pacific as our deadline for submission. Friday, September 6th is that deadline. All right. So there you have it. I look forward to seeing these prize entries, and it'd be great to interact with you. So,
I'm so starved for affection, I guess that...
all right, you see, didn't I tell you? Today was a great day to talk about baseball cards. So, we'll see you next time.
Well, see you next time.
Yeah, unless I get lucky and break a leg.
Hello, friends. I am John, and I am the 3D 80s Kid. So, you ask, where'd you get the name 3D 80s Kid? Well, second part seems pretty obvious. I was born in 1974, so I was ages 5 through 15 during that decade of the 80s. First half of the name, I am the proud father of 3 boys, ages 16, 14, and 12. And looking for some kind of name related to that, I stumbled upon Triple Dad, and that got shortened to 3D. So there you have it. I am the 3D 80s Kid.